The spider turned him round about and went to his den. So the spider turned round, which means went away from the fly and reached his own home deep inside. For well he knew the silly fly would soon come back again. So the spider knows very well that the fly will come and speak to the spider because the spider has used beautiful words, very attractive words. So the fly has a belief that it will go to reach the spider, and the spider also has a firm belief that it will reach the spider, the fly will come back again. So he wove a subtle web in a little corners like. So the spider went inside its own home and began to spin a subtle, delicate web. Web means a beautiful thread-like substance, a very minute thread-like substance. So the spider began to spin and trying to trap. Slime means trying to. So in the corner of the web, the spider began to spin in a dishonest manner a web again. And set his table ready to dine upon the fly. So the spider went deep inside its own home and began to spin or set the table, which means prepared the way to attract this fly, and then dine means eat, so that when the fly enters inside, it can immediately catch hold of the fly and eat. Next answer. Then he came out to his door again and merrily did sing. Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with a pearl and silver wing. Your robes are green and purple. There's a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. So the next stanza, the spider says something about the fly. Then he came out to his door again and merrily did sing. So the spider, after having spun a web to catch this fly, came out, sang a song cheerfully. Come hither, hither, pretty fly, with a pearl and silver wing. Hither means here. My dear fly, attractive fly, come near. You have got beautiful wings, wings made of pearl and silver, very, very attractive. Your robes are green and purple. There is a crest upon your head. Your robes, your dress that you have got on your head, on your body, is green and purple in color. And there is a crest upon your head. And upon your head or on your head, group of feathers are there. So that's how the spider began to praise the beauty that is there on the fly. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. Now your eyes are so bright like a diamond, whereas my eyes are very, very dull like that of a lead. Alas, alas, how very soon this silly little fly, hearing his wildly flattering words, came slowly flitting by. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then nearer and nearer drew, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue, thinking only of her crested head, poor foolish thing. Alas, alas. So very sad to say that how very soon this silly little fly, silly, stupid. So this foolish fly very soon began to fall a prey to this spider. It got attracted towards the words which have been used by the spider. Hearing his wildly flattering words. So after hearing the praising words of the spider, came slowly flitting by, very slowly began to come near to this spider. With buzzing wings she hung aloft, then nearer and nearer drew. So with some sound, post tapping the wings and the fly taps the wings, a sound is produced. So the fly began to come with some sound. She hung aloft, then nearer and nearer drew. So the fly began to approach the home of the spider, thinking only of her brilliant eyes and green and purple hue. So this stupid or foolish fly began to think of the brilliant bright eyes and the color, hue means color, green and purple color that has been visualized and appreciated by the spider. The fly began to think of only these things alone, thinking only of her crested head. Poor foolish thing! Crested head, the feathers that are there are being crowned like with the attractive words that have been used by the spider. So this fly, silly fly or foolish fly, thought of all those things alone and entered into the spider's home. Next stanza. At last up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den within his little parlor, but she never came out again. At last up jumped the cunning spider and fiercely held her fast. So finally, the spider, in a cunning manner, caught hold of the fly, fiercely, very violently caught hold of the fly. He dragged her up his winding stair into his dismal den. Means once the fly was taken by the spider inside the web or inside his home, dismal den, den means a home. So when the spider began to take this fly deep inside, what it has done? What he has done within his little parlor, but she never came out again. So the fly which got inside the home of the spider, it never came back again. Which means the spider began to eat the fly. So that is what has happened. The spider, in an attractive manner, invited the fly into his own house or home and finally took her as a prey. And there was no chance for the fly to escape from the worst situation that it had faced. And now, dear little children, who may this story read? To idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you never give heed. Unto an evil counselor, close a heart and ear and eye. And take a lesson from this tale of the spider and the fly. Now, what does this last few lines tell us? And now, dear little children, who may this story read? So, you children, whoever is reading this story, what is the lesson you have to learn? To idle, silly, flattering words, I pray you never give heed. Flattering, praising words, silly, stupid, idle, remaining, or doing no work at all. Heed means attention or listen. So finally, the author is telling to the children of you, like, never give importance for the flattering words. If somebody is praising you, don't give yourself. Don't listen to their words. Go away from them. If not, you'll be caught as the spider got the fly. And an evil counselor, close the heart and ear and eye. Counselor, advisor. So when an evil advisor is giving some ideas or suggestions, close your heart and ear and eye. Don't listen to an evil advisor as that of the spider which has eaten away the fly. Same thing will happen if you happen to listen to an evil advisor. And take a lesson from this tale with story of the spider and the fly. So finally, take this story of the spider and the fly, that you should not get attracted towards others' praiseworthy words. When they praise you, don't get attracted, don't surrender yourself. On the other hand, never care about others' sayings. Be confident of yourself and do what you are supposed to. Then only you can live a happy life. Okay, in conclusion, if we fall a prey to flattery, we have to face evil consequences, just like the fly. So if you are surrendering yourselves to praiseworthy words, then what will happen? We have to face evil consequences. We have to face dangers, as the fly has surrendered. We too have to surrender. Who falls a prey to the spider's flattery? So as the fly has fallen to the praiseworthy words of, or to the words which have been used by the spider, same thing will happen to us also. So never get pulled down or attracted towards the other's words. When people praise you, neglect. The lesson is that we should be cautious against those who use flattery and charm to disguise their true evil intentions. So only one word alone we have to keep in mind. We have to be cautious. Those are who using the flattery or when they praise us, we have to be very careful, because they will compel us to fall into their hands, or they will ask us, or they will make us get into evil intentions. So in order to escape from those worst situations, we have to be very, very careful, and we need to be always attentive. So that is the end of the poem, The Spider and the Fly. Now here is some work for you, an assignment. Only 2 questions have been given here. Hope you write and send us. The first question is, write a character sketch of the spider. The second question is, what happens if you fall a prey to flattery? Give instances from the poem, The Spider and the Fly. So these 2 questions you answer and send us. Hope you understood the poem. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. We'll meet again in the next class. Till then, see you. Bye.